Hi everyone, Grant K here for the Smoke Learning channel. In this video, we're going to look at applying selective lighting within the Action 3D compositor. You would do this if you wanted to control how lights affected different layers in your composite. I am already in ConnectFX, and I have created an Action composite with a few layers. This video doesn't require specific material, so please feel free to use your own shots to follow along. Firstly, before you add any lights into your composite, ensure you go to the Node Preferences menu. Under the Rendering tab, enable Shading. This will tell Action to start using the ambient lighting already in the scene to start shading the surfaces. Now switch back to the Action Bin menu. Hover over the Action Node Bin. Press L to bring up the light node. You can either double-click on the node to add it into the center of the composite, or you can just drag the node straight into the result view. You can move the light icon in the result view, or adjust its positioning in the Lights object menu. With one light added into the scene, the default ambient lighting I mentioned earlier is disabled, and the entire composite is lit with one light. So all the 3D objects in this composite, including surfaces, are lit with this particular light. Just so that you're aware, if you loaded a background input into Action, it is superimposed behind the composite and it will never be affected by lighting. If you did want your background to react to the lights, then you would need to load it as an image input in the media list and place it behind all the other objects in the composite. So when it comes to the light, you could switch to the Lights object menu and adjust the light settings to your liking. For example, you could change its color. To apply selective lighting to a 3D surface or object in the composite, click the Tools pull-down menu and choose Light Link mode. Now in the Action schematic, drag a connection from the light to the surface you wish to affect. The blue connection indicates that this surface has had selective lighting applied. In the result view, you can see that only the connected surface is lit. As a reminder, the default ambient lighting is disabled as soon as you added the light into the composite. So with a single light applying selective lighting to this surface, all the other objects in the composite will no longer be lit. As a tip, you can drag selective lighting connections to as many objects in the composite as you want. And if you wish to disable the selective lighting on a surface, just ensure you are still in Light Link mode. Dragging a line across the connection will remove the selective lighting on the particular surface. I want all the outer surfaces to be affected by this light. Click the Tools pull-down menu and switch back to Select mode. You can also use the Shift-M keyboard shortcut. Let's add another light into the composite to see what happens. Switch to the Action Bin menu. Drag another light node into the composite. I'll make this extremely obvious. Go to the Lights object menu and change its color to blue. The middle surface in the composite will be lit again. But it's important to point out that the second light is affecting all the surfaces, including the surfaces with selective lighting from the first light. So surfaces can have their own selective lighting as well as being affected by other lights in the composite. If you didn't want this to happen, you could exclude certain surfaces or objects from being lit by the second light. Ensure the Tools menu is set to Light Link or press Shift-L. Now hold Option and drag a red connection from the second light to a surface already affected by the first light. The red connection indicates that the surface will be excluded from the second light. As before, you can exclude multiple surface objects from a particular light by creating multiple exclusion connections. However, the first light will continue to light the affected surfaces. So just by directing what objects are included or excluded by specific lights, you can completely control the overall mood and tone of your composite. Comments, feedback and suggestions are always welcome and appreciated. Thank you for watching, And please subscribe to the Smoke Learning channel for future videos.